Hello, this is Jim Phillips with Remember Veteran Grave Markers. There are effectively two seasons in the grave cleaning work. And it's this. You either are cleaning graves, the markers, or you're researching the graves or the markers. Both are necessary. One is to preserve, and the other one is to remember. Preserving graves perhaps is maybe the easier of the two, because you go out, you clean a grave, you do all the necessary work, you're done. But it's really more than that. In creating videos like myself and many other YouTube guys that do this stuff, they actually do some research on the people that they're cleaning, on the graves that they're cleaning. So they're looking at a headstone and they say, oh, this one is from the Civil War. This one is, this is the Spanish-American War. This one is the War of 1812, whatever it might be. They tell a story about it and they weave a nice little tale. Those are pretty interesting tales that they tell. I like watching them on YouTube. But you can do this too. So this is nothing special that they do that you can't do. Maybe except doing the video, and you just take some time in doing that. But here's how I think you can really immerse yourself into what you do. It's one thing about cleaning, cleaning a headstone, and you want to do that right and proper. But what if it's a headstone of a veteran who you don't know, and you only have a little bit of information about them? How do you learn more? Well, there's a variety of places you can go that will help out. So whether it's on Find a Grave or Fold 3, which tells more information about the veteran, or it could be on the National Park Service. That could tell something about the veteran, depending on the conflict or war they were in, and the period of their service. It could be the way that the headstone is configured. That can tell you something about the veteran. The local, if you're looking at a local veteran in your community, you could look up that person in census and other things. So you want to try to get a bigger picture. But here's a thing I suggest you consider, and I think everybody ought to consider this. Our country is effectively founded through when the Declaration of Independence was written in 1776, is kind of our birth moment, if you will. Now the Constitution came later, but at that point we were just getting out of the war and then creating the government in which we are going to operate under. I think it's important for us to consider that we are all, for the most part, descendants of the heroes and patriots of the past. So I think that it would be helpful to you, as it has been helpful to me, is I look at my past and seeing that I have 5 grandparents that were in the Revolutionary War, a couple in the War of 1812, a number of them in the Civil War, both North and South, is to actually join the Sons Association or societies that they represent. So I have a grandfather who was with the Mississippi Cavalry in the Civil War. So I joined the Sons of the Confederate Veterans so that I can better understand and have a relationship with my grandfather or great-great-great-grandfather. And the same thing holds true with my grandfather who served in the Union, on the Union side, and my grandfather who served in the Continental Armies during the Revolutionary War or the War of 1812. I now have a personal stake in the game. I have skin in the game, as they would say. And I think when you look at it, when you have a closer relationship with someone, you're going to think about that even more as you clean the graves. As you're cleaning the grave markers of a Civil War veteran, I think of my grandfather who fought in the Civil War. I think of my grand uncles who were at Andersonville Prison down in Georgia. I think of all of my family members that fought on both sides, and reflect on what I'm doing is for their memory, and that's why remembering is so important for us. We want to remember the person because they sacrificed much to join the Union, join the Confederacy, join the United States, whatever it might be. They did something. And we're recognizing family members. So when you're cleaning a grave of someone you don't know, well, in fact, you kind of do know them because you had a grandparent or a grand uncle who served with them, was served in the same military that they did. So think about that as you go forward. Consider joining the Sons of the American Revolution, the Grand Society of the Sons of Revolution, the Society of 1812, the Sons of Confederate Veterans, and the Sons of Union Veterans of the Civil War. All of those provide great ways of being able to be connected with the veteran you're cleaning, that gravestone, or with family members that have served in your family. And if you do a research on that, you do a genealogical study, you may find that you actually are more closely related to that person than not. And that can be really enlivening as you try to motivate yourself to do more. This gives you that motivation to step the game up a little bit more and help out. So this is Jim Phillips. We're in the off years. It's right now. It's December, and the weather's cold. So my opportunity now is to research and make these videos so that we can inspire others to go out and do the same. The goal is not for me to do everything. The goal is for everyone to do something. And everybody can do something because we all have family members who served. This is Jim Phillips with Remember Veteran Grave Markers. Remember to like, subscribe, share the video. And if you have a chance, go ahead and comment. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and let's enjoy the rest of 2024. Thank you.